Hello and welcome to another episode of Now You Novi. I have a gentleman with me today that's definitely not a stranger to the podcast, our Director of Parks and Recreation and Cultural Services. You want another thing to add to your title?
No, not anymore.
Not at all. Jeff Muck is with me today. Hi, my friend.
Hi, good morning.
We are mixy-matchy here. We're
A little bit.
twinning and didn't even know it, huh? It's the spring. It's the summer. It's the summer vibe we're going to talk about today. You know, it was really busy for the last couple weeks in our team shop, and you guys are on the hot seat now.
We are ramped up. These next few weeks have some incredible things coming forward for Novi.
Which is super exciting. I love this time of year. I know you do too. You see people out using trails in parks again. But I also know it's super busy, and in your staffing virtually doubles with camp counselors and add in coaches and your volunteers. I mean, probably triples at some point.
Just like the park usage.
Just like the park. That's true, right? You and I over the weekend, I hear it was Mother's Day, and I'm emailing you early Monday morning. Hey, is there someone in the parks that can take care of ABC? Because someone had emailed and was out walking on a beautiful Sunday morning, and your team was right on it. So cleaned that up, and this is a busy time to see people out. Let's give people a little cliff notes of what they can see over the next couple weeks, because I said it's one of my favorite times. The grass is green and you see people out, and one of those things, a couple of those things, we get to honor veterans and those that have served and paid the ultimate sacrifice, actually.
Yeah,
so,
I want to start with what has become one of my favorite events of the year, and that's the Fuerst Field of Honor.
Me too.
We honor 7 veterans Novi residents who passed in the line of duty. And we honor their memory by putting flags all through Fuerst Park. We have medallions describing kind of their story. We also have medallions on the flags describing the branches of the service. We do a nice ceremony at 5:30 on May 22nd and invite the entire community out. But we keep those flags and that trail open through Memorial Day weekend because some people want to come out and just walk it by themselves and honor those who passed, in their own way. It
really is a wonderful way to kick off, if you will, the Memorial Day weekend. Many people travel, aren't here, can't experience the parade in all of the Novi tradition that goes along with that. So the Wednesday evening prior to Memorial Day, it'll be May 22nd, as you mentioned, 5:30 at Fuerst Park at 10 and Taft, is a great event just to come out. And it's not a long ceremony. It's, a half hour. But you all have Novi veterans there and people that are just so still the pride that they share in the service they gave for our country. And you all honor them with a wonderful dinner that evening. I think you're still doing that.
Yes, absolutely.
And then there's the music that plays, and it's a lovely, lovely evening at 5:30 on Wednesday. So anyone that hasn't experienced it, if you can come out that Wednesday night, it's. I'm so sad I won't be able to be there this year. But you also mentioned the flags stay up. So if you can't make Wednesday, go park, and you can park at the library, park at the high school. And take a walk through, and just you feel it when you walk through, don't you?
Absolutely. I think this event really captures what Memorial Day is all about. Memorial Day is honoring the sacrifice, the ultimate sacrifice individuals made. Mm-hmm. So this event and those flags and those medallions and that storytelling really does honor it. But then we skip ahead to the annual tradition of the Memorial Day Parade in Novi. So right now we have around 25 entries into the parade.
Okay.
We kick off at 10 a.m. on Memorial Day from Meadowbrook Commons, come down 10 Mile and finish here at the Civic Center. And if You've been.
I've been.
People come out en masse for that.
It is, and they line 10 Mile, young, old, and some people camp out there all morning waiting for the parade to go by, and just a great way again to pay tribute and remember those that served, and as you said, gave their lives for our country. It is, you have two amazing events right here in Novi, and the pride that I think the community displays on both of those days is just second to none.
You know, I drive up and down the parade route during the parade, and just to see the respect that people pay to the float of our current veterans.
Yeah.
And I always have talks with them, and they're honestly kind of slightly embarrassed about it, because they feel the spirit of Memorial Day is for those who we lost. But it is great to see how our community honors and respects those who did serve.
And sandwiched in between those two real patriotic, if you will, events, favorite, the beach is going to open. The forecast looks like any other amazing. We've been so blessed with Memorial Day weather the last few years. But Lakeshore Beach will open on Saturday?
Saturday, May 25th, 10 a.m.
Saturday, and beach is open 10 to
8.
Okay.
7 days a week.
Okay.
Weather permitting.
Okay, very good. And it was the new tunnel last year, so beach is ready to go this year, right?
Absolutely. It's in great shape. They're hauling in more sand right now as we speak. It's going to be in great condition.
For those that might not want to go to the beach, drum roll.
If you don't want sand in your toes, we're happy to announce that our Jessica's Splashpad also scheduled to open May 25th, 10 a.m. And that will be 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Again, 7 days a week, weather permitting. I'm always going to say that. But yeah, now we have 2 different water experiences for people to come out. We know some people don't want the sand and they don't want the lake water. Now we have the splash pad.
So those of you that haven't experienced, the Lakeshore Beach is up just north of Lakeshore Park on Walled Lake. Jessica's Splash Pad is going to be at 11 and back at Bosco Fields. And tell a little bit about that, because we're going to do a VIP opening and people will see the water maybe going on this weekend, etc. But you're going to actually fire it up. I guess fired up's not the right word, but you're gonna...
that's actually what we've been using. We've turned on the jets.
Turned on the jets.
We turned on the jets. Actually, we've had a few people walking through the park, looking at it, because yes, we have been testing it out. Everything's operating very well. As you mentioned, we are going to be having a VIP guest donor grand opening
family
ceremony. The Star Rose family will be there. Sneak peek. But yes, we are fully anticipating turning them on for turning the jets on for the public on the 25th.
It's exciting. Both water feature parks, I guess, have restrooms, have changing facilities. So come enjoy, use the facility to change, and you can go on about your day. But both are also young and old. Anybody and all ages, all abilities, really, right? Even the beach.
Yep, the beach has accessible pathways down to it, some accessible picnic tables. Same thing with the splash pad. I mean, if you're in a mobility device, you can walk right out onto the splash pad and have fun with your grandkids, your kids, whoever it might be. The only thing we're going to ask, leave the glass bottles at home.
Yeah,
on
smart.
Both.
That's smart. I know we were going to just talk about the next week and a half, and what that's like in your world. But I would be remiss as we talk about openings. You're going to open a new park this year.
We are, and this is hot off the press.
Okay,
We're just announcing this now, but June 13th, June 13th, June 20th. I'm all over the place.
You are all over the place. I was going to say, gosh, I didn't accept that appointment.
Thursday, June 20th. I'm all over the place. We will be doing a grand opening of Northwest Park, located between Andalina Ridge and Catholic Central, a
Okay.
nice 10-acre park property there with a nature-based playground, some walking trails, a nice meadow, very quiet nature park.
Yeah, I actually saw some photos of it. It looks amazing. It looks really cool.
Yeah, it's a unique design playground, nothing like we have anywhere else in the city.
Very cool. What was the reasoning for that?
To blend in, there's a lot of studies and focus made on the benefits of nature and being in that calming environment, and this isn't an active park. It's come to this natural playground that you can crawl all over the features. It's made out of wood, and then take a walk in the woods and just
cool.
relax.
Calm is the word of the day.
I think so.
Anything you want to leave us with today?
No, we're just super excited for another summer. The feedback we've gotten on the Splashpad opening, the feedback on the new Northwest Park opening, the beach last summer, like you touched on with the new tunnel and accessibility. It's going to be a great summer here in Novi.
It's super exciting, and I love this time of year. I do, and I know we talked about that at the beginning, but your parks are used, the trails are used, and just seeing people out and about enjoying Novi, it always amazes me for as large, dynamic, diverse, I guess, energetic city as we are. We have over 1,500 acres of parkland for people to enjoy.
And I want to give a really strong shout out to our parks maintenance team.
Yep. They're beautiful.
Combination of full-time and seasonal employees. They are out there 7 days a week, emptying the trash cans, cutting the grass, maintaining the facilities. Now they've got a splash pad to take care of.
Right.
So they deserve a lot of kudos and a lot of grace throughout the summer because it's a big job.
Well, I know people aren't going to enjoy it this summer. So come on out over the next week and a half. Enjoy our parks at one of the amazing Memorial Day events, or hit the beach or the splash pad on the weekend. And then we'll see them on the 20th of June.
That's right.
The 20th of June at the new Novi Northwest Park.
Thank you.
And with that, now
You Novi.
Woohoo! Take care.